What's going on YouTube? This is Cap24 coming back with another video. And this week we're not going to continue the Steelers formation schemes that we've been doing all month long. We will continue that next week. We do have a couple videos that we're going to do this week for you, as I have some prior engagements I need to be at that is going to take me away from being able to do a full formation scheme, but we're going to make sure that we don't leave you without anything. So this week we're going to do 3 different videos, and they're going to highlight things that I may believe that not everybody knows about Madden. Different mechanics I don't see very often, whether that is pro players doing it, whether it's going against the top competition in MUT or regs or whatever the case may be. 3 things that I feel that are worth mentioning, right? The first thing we're going to do is talk about the precision jump cut, okay? Something that you have to perform behind the line of scrimmage that really gives you a nice option on certain runs, okay? I like to do them on halfback dives, and I want to show you how this can really be helpful, how to do it, and when you should do it, okay? So let's look at halfback dive. Just run this a couple times, teach you how to run it, and then kind of go over what plays I like to go with it, and kind of what formations that you're going to be looking for in order to get the best use out of it. So what you're going to do is you're going to hike the ball, then you're going to press the left trigger once you get the ball, and you're going to click your left analog to the left. So basically, once you press the left trigger, you're just basically moving your left analog to the left in order to do this. So the left trigger activates this, and you're going to see a whole different type of animation. So let me show you here. So you're going to see this. You're going to see the side step, and then you're going to get up the field and able to get some good yards. I'll run it a few times, and I'll show you an instant replay what you're looking for as far as the animation. And you're going to see that you're going to be able to get that little side step to really suck the players into the middle and then be able to go outside with it. I'll show it one more time here just so you can see the consistency of it, and then you're going to be able to kind of get up the field and get yourself some good yards when it comes to running the ball. Now let me show you an instant replay what animation you're looking for, and that way you kind of see it. So what we're going to do here, you're going to look at this, see how he's going up the middle, and then we do the side step. See how he almost clicks his heels together, where he plants his left foot, and then his right foot hits basically the right foot. See how they're both together? And then they go outside like that. What that does is it keeps his body square and looking upfield, so you can go and have a nice, easier cut upfield when you do it, rather than doing just a left analog. You know, a lot of times when you do that, they're going to get closer to the lineman. This actually goes on an even plane. See how he goes? He cuts at the 33 yard line, and see how he goes actually straight that way. If you kind of look at this way, he goes on an angle directly this way, then he cuts up the field. It's a mechanic that not many people use. It's just one of those deals where if you get it down, you're going to have some really good success when it comes to getting that jump step to get you to the outside. Users are going to be having a tough time, trying to fight through traffic when it happens. Now, what the play I'm looking at right now is halfback dive, and this is out of the single back ace slot. Something I really like to do it out of for a couple reasons. One, you've got the twin set to the left, and you also got a tight end, so you're going to have some extra blocking over there. But also what I like about it is a dive play. That's only ones I like to do. ISOs, dives, anything that's a straight handoff that's going to suck the players to the middle. Whenever you have a dive, you're going to have people that are going to pinch to the middle because they're not expecting any type of cutback. It's, when you have an inside zone where it's going to one side, they play their angles a little bit better. If it's a halfback sweep, halfback power, they're expecting you to have the ability to go inside or outside. Typically with halfback dives, defense is going to get sucked into the middle because they're not expecting that great of a cutback. That's why I really like this. So what I look for when I'm running these plays is typically a single back ISO halfback dive with 2 wide receiver sets to the left. Let me show you another one. And this was obviously the ace slot. I could do under I form. I could do I form slot, and I could do a play like halfback lead dive. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that play. Just get any defense out there. And what you're going to see is you're going to have that same ability to get to the outside with this. All you're going to do is hike the ball, like I said, hit the left trigger, get outside, and now you're almost creating yourself what appears to be somewhat of looking like a draw play, right? Because what you're doing is you're letting those players go down, you're sucking them in, then you're going to the outside. It's really going to help you delay the run. if you don't know this already, right trigger means basically speed up, accelerate. Left trigger means to decelerate. So basically what you're doing is you're slowing down. That's why when you do those modifiers, when you go ahead and slow yourself down when you're doing a either a juke or a spin, when you press the left trigger, you're slowing down your motion in order to pull off that special move. Well, the right trigger is more of a go at it, right? So this is just a way to slow down yourself, jump, step, and be able to get the yards again, right? So you're doing this, jump, step, get to the outside, and you're going to see that you're going to have that a good ability just to get yourself in space. That's what I want. When I'm a runner, if I can hit some space and get to the second level, then I can start to get a little bit more run stick, try to get a little bit more ability to get some more yards. But you got to get to that second level. And this jump step or jump cut, whatever you want to call it, is going to give you a really nice option to do so on these types of plays, you know. So just keep that in mind. Look at your playbook, look at some different ways to do it. I showed you 2 examples in the New England Patriot playbook. If that was one that you've used, you're going to have that type deal. But these are found in all different playbooks. You're just looking for the style of play, which is going to be, like I said before, a ISO, a halfback lead, halfback dive, something to the effect where the ball is supposed to go to the middle, and you're going to have the ability to jump cut to the outside. And typically I like it to where there's 2 receivers on that side, because I feel like they do have a good way of cutting off the blocks, and I'll show you basically what I mean by that. On defense, if you look at these guys right here, these guys get sucked in a little bit, and then you're going to have that angle. See how he gets sucked in? Because he's going to go play that halfback dive and pinch in like he's taught, and then you get that angle right there with that player, and that's what creates the hole. Is that player that's above there, no matter what he is, they like to get sucked in, you get out, you get that seal off block, and that's what really makes it work for you, is the fact that you're getting them to commit to the dive, but you're cutting out with this mechanic. I want to say thank you for everybody that has watched this video all the way to the end. We do appreciate your support. If you got something useful out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It does really help us grow our channel. If you're new to our channel and haven't seen one of the videos that are on your screen right now, go ahead and check it out for some great Madden content, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.